welcome to Let's play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Your host is always Light into Darkness. Today, this is the first of 3 videos. I'm going to be doing one for each of the major series that I have. One for this series, one for the Final Fantasy 1 series, and one for Final Fantasy 3. So this is basically your guys' Christmas present from me. I hope you guys enjoy. So now we're going to the guild. Wigglytuff's guild to be exact. Here. If you guys are fans of the Legend of Zelda series, maybe I'll do a Let's Play on Spirit Tracks. Because I also have that for this emulator. I've beaten Phantom Hourglass and I don't feel like doing a playthrough for that. Because I've beaten it way too many times. I will try to make these videos a chapter long. I don't believe this chapter is very long. Because I believe we just go through one dungeon and that's it. On this one, like the last one. Because in order for this next dungeon to be active, we need the next chapter. So after this, we need, I think, if after we go through Drenched Bluff, which is the next dungeon, it says it just goes right to the next chapter. And also, like in all of the mystery dungeons, like in Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Red Rescue and Blue Rescue Team, you do have ranks. And I don't know why I keep doing that. Because of our species being Riolu, they don't see many of us in these parts. But since we don't seem bad, they will let us through. See, on my DS, I'm a Piplup, and they said the same thing. And then I went to this place called Blizzard Island, and I actually found a Piplup partner, and I was able to be. And I have actually another Piplup on my team. And there's a Pokemon you should all recognize. It's a Chatot. Now he thinks we're salespeople, or people giving out surveys. But we're actually here to form an exploration team. Now with my team, the name's not gonna be long. I think Light into Darkness is too long. I think we'll call it Light and Darkness. If it's too long for Light into Darkness. See, he went from all of a sudden nervous to happy. But his training is hard. So, but he shifts an attitude a lot. I think he's kind of bipolar. As you can see, he changed an attitude yet again. As you can see, Eevee's gonna get fascinated because you can still see daylight, but the thing is, this guild's in the side of a cliff. And yet another change in attitude. Now I'm gonna show you guys a neat little trick with this emulator. Tap one of these tap that controller thing off, and you'll turn off the D-pad and the other buttons. You can just tap the screen because I have it set to use anywhere. And that is the leader Wigglytuff. I will also be doing the episodes such as Bidoof's Wish, Igglybuff the Prodigy, which obviously stars young baby Wigglytuff. So, Light into Darkness, even with no spaces, I don't think it'll fit. But I'm turning on the control. Team Light and Darkness should work. Team Light plus Darkness, I should say. More Light plus Dark. Yep, that's all that's gonna fit. Actually, I could have put Light 2 Dark, but Light the number 2 Dark, but I guess we'll just stick with Light plus Dark. And now I'll finally get to reveal you what my ribbon is once we open up the treasure bag. Defense scarf and a silver bow. Yes, I actually got silver for the bow. Surprisingly, I usually get something like Viridian, purple. One time I even got a royal ribbon. You know, like the royal blue color. But never have I ever gotten a silver bow until now. And that is what I got on my tablet as well. Surprisingly, I got the same thing. And this is our room. We can now see from our beds instead of the cutscenes. But in post-game, you really don't have a choice. You can use your bed or you can use the watering hole, which we will learn from later. She can't wait to find new adventures. She's getting a little sleepy, so let's give it our all tomorrow. And this is our own little thoughts.
Who am I? How did I turn into a Pokemon? How did I end up unconscious on that beach? Well, it's time for us to sleep now, so... So cute! And yes, we will save our adventure. We cannot save from our beds just yet. And we have a quick tip. You can now receive your... Yeah, I already told you about this, so... Next morning, here's another new recruit for you. What a rude awakening, literally. His name is Loudred. We'll unfortunately get to see that temper later on. Part of it, anyways. No, Solar will never say this. But starting the next day, Eevee will. As you can see, Wigglytuff is still asleep and he's got his eyes open. And I believe that Eek came from some Sunflora. Don't shirk work. Run away and pay. Smiles go for miles. Now, it always shows the 3 smiles go for miles. And one other time it shows everything else. Now, we have no choice on this one, so I'm just gonna turn and he'll want to talk to us. So we can't move around just yet in the guild. Since we're new apprentices, he has to show us the ropes. And believe this chapter is not gonna take much longer. Because we have a very important thing to the story coming up. Mystery dungeons. Yes, what are mystery dungeons? Yes, you should know this by now, those of you who have played Red Rescue Team and all the others. Mystery dungeon change whenever you go into it. If you're in the middle of it, use half your money and half your items. You'll get kicked right out. Okay. Hello, my name is Spoink. An outlaw has run off with my most prized possession, my precious pearl. That pearl is life itself to me, and he actually means that literally. I just can't seem to settle down if that pearl isn't in its proper place atop my head. But I've heard my pearl has been sighted. It, it is said to be in a rocky bluff, but this bluff is reported to be extremely unsafe. Could never go anywhere so frightened. So, friendly readers, would you be so kind as to go to the bluff and get my pearl? Beg your help, exploration team members. Spoink. Fetch an item that someone dropped. I'd rather go on a bigger adventure than that. explore unknown places, get treasure, something like that. And then again, another change in mood. That snorting was my little chihuahua. And here is Drenched Bluff. This must be the one. And deep down, B74. Yes, Drenched Bluff does not have a specific named area for where it's at. So just B7. Not a very hard one, as you can tell. And as you can see, I changed the look of the top screen. And the map is now on the bottom screen, although I prefer it not to be anywhere on the screen. So now we have the team stats up there. I know I missed Poke, but okay, so here's another tip: eating an apple gummy. Oh, that was easy. Oh, look, another Shellos. And I leveled up. Level 6, and I can learn a new move. Whoopee! We'll get rid of Foresight. Because counter's good when it comes to physical attacks. And there's Eevee leveling up. She doesn't learn any new moves, but and here's another new item, Geopebble. But it doesn't give us a description because we didn't physically pick it up. Oh, Shellos. More escaping, you can't do a thing. Team members will learn EXP, get more HP, raise stats, we already know that. How'd I miss? And here's a gummy. Yes, it fills our belly. Belly, belly, belly. Hey, don't slap me with your mud. Here's another new enemy, a Lily. These guys are generally tougher than the Anorith. Ooh, a big apple. Actually, eating an apple while your belly's still full will increase your maximum belly. But only for that floor, I believe. Or for the dungeon, I mean. I don't think there's a permanent way to increase your belly. Actually, let's see what's up here. Pecha Berry. Obviously, poison. If you played any other of the Pokemon games or watched the Pokemon series. Hey, look, another Lileep. And there's a Chingling over there. Well, I think we're gonna fight the Chingling. It looks like Chingling is a ghost type, so of course dark type moves will be very effective against it. And level 7, here we go. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a lookalike item for a second. I'm like, great, lookalike items already. Although technically we will run into them in this dungeon. Whether it be a max elixir or N. Not Oran, or N. When it comes to the Oran, do not eat them. When it comes to the mix elixirs, hey. more Poke. Slimy. Yes, the IQ and... And there's a max elixir, obviously, fully restores. Really, that didn't help me at all. And we're done with the Drenched Bluff dungeon already. Don't look like you're covered in dings and bumps. To us, anyways. 2,000 Poke. Oh my god, we're rich! Or are we? They get 1,800 of our cash, by the way. They get most of it. Yeah, I'm just... Now here's another cutscene. Yeah, if this is the end of the chapter, that is when I end the episode. Yep, and that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you later. No videos tomorrow.